Welcome back everybody to the Cirque Show 24/7, and this is ABC's Once Upon a Time, episode 4, entitled Nasty Habits. So, let's get right into it. Alright guys, Nasty Habits. Now, if you watch my Once Upon a Time in Wonderland videos and reviews, you know that I really enjoy Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. I think it's really good. I think it's very surprising that it's good to be a spin-off show, but there's a reason why Once Upon a Time, the original series, is still my favorite out of the two, because it keeps delivering just phenomenal episodes and just great characters. And oh, this episode was really good. Last week's episode was good. This week's episode is good. This season so far has been my favorite season, and it's only in 4 episodes, and we're only at 4 episodes. But this season so far, season 3, it's just been like phenomenal. It's just been really good, and I'm just super excited. Now this episode really has to deal with like the family ties and just the issues that goes along with it, with the whole, they're still trying to, save Henry. Team Emma, they're still trying to save Henry. Rumples, he's on his own personal quest to, kind of save Henry and get like redemption. And you have Neil. Now Neil, he's back in Neverland, and his goal is to save Henry and Emma. So everybody's like at the same goal, but different ways and different outlooks on it. So it's just very interesting. We had great backstory this week with Neil, with Bellfire and Rumple, and just their backstory and how just how much when Rumple was really the dark one, and when Bellfire was still young, how much he hovered over Bellfire so much, and he didn't really let Bellfire like be a kid and let him do things and let him explore, and let him just meet new people and stuff, and that kind of pushed Bellfire away from Rumple. And that's where we actually get to see when Rumple got to meet Peter Pan, and we got to find out that my prediction with the whole Peter Pan and Rumple and how Peter Pan could probably be Rumple's father and stuff like that, that was all squashed, because we find out that Rumple knew Peter Pan like long time ago when they were kids, and they were probably best friends and stuff. And Peter Pan basically kind of betrayed Rumple, and so hopefully I get to see more of that. Hopefully we do get to see more of that and how that played out. Maybe you get to see like a young Rumple, a younger Peter Pan, and just how they were friends and how that friendship kind of got ruined and stuff, because that seems like it was a very interesting story that can probably be told. And the kid who's playing Peter Pan, he's just doing a phenomenal job so far. He's like my favorite villain, because it's just he has so many layers. You know what I mean? He has so many layers. He has so many layers to him, to where he's menacing, but you like him still because he's so charismatic, and the way he looks and stuff. He's just great. He's doing a great job, and I'm just really looking forward to just seeing more of him. Now we see that and I like the whole backstory, like, and how people used to call him the Pied Piper, because he used to get all these kids and these boys or whatever, which sounds weird and stuff when you say it, but he used to get all these boys to just, who were lost and who didn't feel love, to go back to Neverland with him, and he used the flute and stuff. And I like the fact that he said that only certain boys could hear him play the flute, and Rumple was one of those. So you could tell that Rumple used to not be loved or doesn't feel loved and stuff. And that was really good, because when we got back to the present day in Neverland, at first Henry couldn't even hear it, and because Henry still feels loved and stuff like that, and he still feels wanted. But at the end, he hears it, and now you see that Peter Pan, he's all about these games and stuff. And it looks like he's ahead right now. This game of chess, he's ahead right now, and that's not looking too good for Emma and everybody who's like searching for him. So it's just to me really, I'm super excited just to see what happens, because that's what I wanted. I wanted Henry to like go over to that side and be swayed by Pan. You know what I mean? I didn't want Henry to say, no, I'm too powerful for you to sway me and stuff. I wanted Pan to swayed Henry into believing that no one loved him, and like he should stay in Neverland and stuff. So that was really good. The stuff with Neil, the stuff with Rumple, just them together and having them just they're back and forth and not really agreeing on stuff, and how Neil he just doesn't trust Rumple anymore, because Rumple has done so much to lose, he's lost all that trust from Neil, so that's just very heartbreaking. But you understand the fact where Neil's coming from, but you also see that that Rumple, man, like he's trying his best. He like really is. He's trying his best, but everything he does, it keeps blowing up in his face. So I don't know. We got to see what happens. Is he just gonna go full dark one and just say forget everybody? We don't know, but I'm very interested to see what happens. I like the fact that Neil was basically the only one to ever break out of Neverland, but I like the fact that Pam was like, "Yo, you thought you broke out of Neverland, you thought you escaped, but I had a part in that, and you did it because I wanted you to do it because Pan says everybody's here who I want to be here." So Pan, he's the man. So he has everything that he wants, and he controls everything. And I like that in a villain who can control the board and who knows everything and who's like 10 steps ahead of everybody. When people think they're close, they're not that close. So I just like that about Pan, and I think that's really good. We had some great stuff with Charming, and how Hook is telling him like, yo, you need to tell your family you're about to die pretty soon. And but Charming, I understand where he's coming from. I understand why he doesn't want to worry his family because they have bigger problems. They need to figure out how they're going to save Henry and stuff. But he doesn't want to bring his own issues into it and have him worry about two things. So I understood that part. I know some people don't like that he's not telling people, but I understood it, so I can respect him for that. We're getting a lot more great stuff with Hook and Emma. So whenever that comes up, when it's bound to happen, where Hook, Emma, and Neil are going to be together, what's going to happen? You know what I mean? So that's going to be very, very interesting. Overall, phenomenal episode. I love it. It keeps getting better each episode. What did you guys think? Did you like this episode? What was your favorite part? Do you like Pan as a villain? Because so far, he's just very, very good. I love it. Really, really good. I like the backstory. I like that him and Rumple were friends, like childhood friends, and something happened, so I'm excited about that. So please like this video, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought, and as always, this is the Cirque Show 24/7. Be easy.